Do you ever find yourself in those scenarios where you feel super inspired and rejuvenated to actually make your dreams a reality? The goals that you have set for yourself, you feel this amped up passion to go out and get it done. But then when it actually comes time to take action and get it done, you just feel heavy and unmotivated, and it feels all of a sudden very hard. Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we? Well, today's video, I want to go over some things that are going to help you rethink how to take action and cultivate a lifestyle of staying inspired. Back in 1998, there was a study done at Columbia University by a professor named Claudia Mueller, and she did this study on a class of fifth graders. In the study, they gave the fifth graders puzzles to accomplish, and when they accomplished the puzzles, all of the students were told that they performed well, that they did really good. Then they took the class and they divided it in half, and the half of the class they told that the reason they did well is because they were gifted. The other half of the class, they were told the reason they did well is because they worked really hard. So then they gave the students some more puzzles to accomplish. The puzzles ranged from easy to difficult, and they noted that the students who were told that they were gifted, they tended to do the easy puzzles, versus the students who were told that they were hardworking, they did the more difficult puzzles. The ones that did the easy puzzles and were gifted, they reported that the puzzles were not, very challenging, but the students who had done them and had worked hard at doing them, they reported a sense of satisfaction. So of course the students that were gifted and did the easy ones, they had lost a sense of motivation. They weren't very inspired to do the hard work. And the study found that this idea called Locust of Control, the gifted students lost motivation because being gifted was an external circumstance that they didn't necessarily have any control over. But the students who chose to do the hard puzzles, they had an internal motivation because they had something that they can control, which was hard work. They could control the variables that they had, which were internal. So with that in mind, we can control our actions, and we can control what we do in order to achieve the results that we want. And it comes down to three things. The first thing is setting realistic goals. It's having a goal that I can accomplish right now, today. What is one actionable step that I could take today? The second thing to help stay inspired is positive affirmations. So many times you get ready to do the nitty-gritty, it feels heavy and hard, don't feel so inspired anymore. Speak positive life. Speak into yourself. Speak to yourself. Speak life over yourself, instead of regurgitating this negative self-talk and this doubt and this, man, I can't do it as good as this person or that person, or so-and-so does it so well. Tell yourself, I am more than a conqueror. I am more than enough. I have what it takes. I can do it. My potential to succeed is infinite. That's a good one. The last thing is to visualize wins. So often we visualize the pain, we visualize the what ifs and the doubts and the failures. Visualize the success of winning. A couple years ago, I ran a trail race, and I had the process leading up to this trail race. I would visualize being out there on the trail, what I would experience, what would the weather be like, what would the temperature be like, what would the sounds be like, what would I be looking at, who could I be running with, what kind of food would be there, what kind of emotions would I feel, and just a different experience that I would have, that I could potentially have that day. And I would visualize having a really good day. At the same time, I would also visualize failure and anxiety and what would happen if something bad were to happen. And when those fears crept up, I would then visualize how I would conquer those different scenarios, and I would visualize the win. So with those three things, setting goals, positive affirmations, and visualizing success, with those three things, you can now go and stay inspired. Cultivate a lifestyle of inspiration. That's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.